Hi everybody, welcome to West Virginia. My name is Cheryl and this is my channel, Tranquil Stitches. Today is Tuesday, August 6, 2019, and this is my FlossTube episode number 68. I hope you're having a beautiful day. I hope you had a good week. We had a very busy week. Seems like we get really busy. Things just come at us from all directions. Then we get a little bit of a reprieve and then it comes back. And this time it's come back with a vengeance. There's a lot going on right now. My husband went to North Carolina to move our son into the fraternity house. He's living in the fraternity house this semester. And his younger brother, who just graduated, is pledging the fraternity. So, fun stuff. Yeah, pray for us. So that was exciting. They had a good day together, and my husband came home and just couldn't stop laughing at how those boys were moving furniture. And he said, boys, he said, the couch is this wide, the doorway is this wide. It's not going to go. And I got tickled at my husband. He said, you know, in kindergarten they taught us the round pegs go in the round holes and square holes go in the square pegs go in the square holes. He said he's not really sure what happened, but he was tickled about that. You know, you got to teach them; they learn. You know, so he had a really good day with his boys and getting him all settled in. So exciting stuff. Because he went to North Carolina and needed the vehicle, did not get to meet up with Natasha, who is Stitcherella with an A, here on FlossTube. Her family lives in the town where I grocery shop, so really convenient to have met up with her, and I didn't get to. So she said when she comes back, she'll holler at me again, and we're going to make that happen because I really like Natasha. If you're not watching Natasha, I will link her below. Go check out her FlossTube. So this past Sunday, we had Focus on Fibers, which was a FlossTube collaboration with myself and 9 other FlossTubers. We each featured a brand of floss, and we had a sponsor for our video, and our sponsors gave wonderful discounts, wonderful coupon codes, sales, absolutely wonderful. So if you've not checked out the Designer Spotlight, please do that, because there's tons of good information in those videos, lots of history, lots of little tidbits you may not have known, and also you can get and try some of those fibers that you haven't tried at a really good price. So be sure and check out that collaboration. It was a wonderful time. So I'd like to say thank you very much to both the FlossTubers and the sponsors who made that collaboration happen. Thank you, Brian Blitzstitch and Ships Manor. Thank you, Heather at Lincoln's My Homeboy. She did Color and Cotton. Thank you to Jackie, Cross My Stitches. She did Sulky Threads, and her sponsor was Black Cat Stitchery. Thank you, Leslie Hurley. She did Silks for You. Thank you, Lori, Mischievous Stitches. She did Classic Colorworks, and her sponsor was Jen's Stitching Niche. I did not know that Classic Colorworks base was DMC. I did not know that. So see what you can learn? Melissa at Neely's Needle Nest did Victorian Motto. Melissa also has a stitch along coming up, which is very exciting. So please go over and check out that video where she announces that stitch along. Wonderful chart. So you may be very well may be interested in that. Michelle at Bendy Stitchy did Threadworks, and her sponsor was Acorns and Threads. And Tamara, who is this Nana Stitches, did Mrs. Cetus Silk, and just fabulous. I cannot express how wonderful that collab was. So we're looking forward to doing another one next month, and we'll have a different subject, and so glad to hear your feedback, and so glad to know that you're enjoying those. So we'll keep them coming. So I have an FO I finished another one of my Mania starts for Stitch Mania this year. So I stitched 16, I started 16 ornaments from Just Cross Stitch Ornament issues from the past. And this is the 2013 Country Cottage Needleworks ornament. This is where I was when you saw it last. And I worked on this for a couple challenges, well, several challenges. And this is 492 stitches and a finish. And I cannot tell you how happy I am with this on this color fabric. It is fabulous. That white just pops. I adore, adore, adore it. So cute. I finished this up last night while watching Kitten Stitcher's Hang With Me video. So that was a lot of fun visiting with her and finishing that up. So happy about that. So that's finished number. That is actually, I don't know what, you know, my last videos, I've gotten confused about how many finishes I've got. I rechecked and rechecked, and to me, that is finish 19. So I'm going to put on record on FlossTube number 68 that I have 19 finishes for 2019. Because I'm not really sure where those numbers came from. That is my fifth ornament finish for Stitch Mania. So 11 more to go. I had a new start, which is pretty exciting. Now I am doing the Anniversaries of the Heart from Blackbird Designs. And I started Happy Birthday on July 1st. That was my daily 30 for the month of July. So I'm not counting this a finish yet because I did not do what I wanted to do on this one. I'm really not sure what happened, but I didn't get it done. So I will be getting that done this week. And this is Happy Birthday and my start of the next block, which is Farmhouse. So I think I heard that Blackbird was re-releasing these. I think they're re-releasing them. Farmhouse was nearly impossible to find, so if they are re-releasing that, you'll be able to get that one. So here is my Happy Birthday and the start on my Farmhouse. Now, to finish this up, I have to put the yellow in the windows, and I have to stitch mine and my mother's initials on there and figure out what I'm going to put in the middle. I haven't even figured that out yet. And then this is my start on Farmhouse, which is next door. Now, I put in 436 stitches on Farmhouse this past week for my daily 30. This is, I know it's not all even going to fit on there, but she's a big girl. So very excited about that. Wanted to share her with you while I had her off the Q-Snap. So that is my new start, my new daily 30 for August. I put in minimal stitches on the 2004 Blackbird Designs ornament issue and I needed it for a challenge. I needed to stitch 100 stitches in green because a fiddler's crab ran off with my bathing suit top and I had to stitch a new one in my favorite color. So I needed green, and so I just put 110 stitches in the border. I'm doing this over one on 40 count, so tiny. I love the variegation in that floss. So got 110 stitches in that, and it was a very slow stitching week for me. My bug was MIA. And I also did 213 stitches in Quaker Oz by RATM. And this is where I was last time. And this time, everything is just falling. I'm all discombobulated today. So what I wanted to work on This one was, I wanted to do a monkey, so I did a monkey. There it is so far. And then there's Mr. Flying Monkey. He can't fly yet because I haven't put his wing in, but he got 213 stitches. I got one tail, and then there's another tail up here from another one. So, and I'm going to tell you something. Several people this past week have wanted me to call my flying monkeys. So, I felt like working on a monkey. So, that's my Quaker Oz. Doing that as a stitch along. Oh, my coal needle minder that Tanya sent me. Oh, love that. Doing this stitch along on this piece with Mel, Patchy Pony Stitcher, who put up a new video a few days ago, and oh my God, I just love her videos. She shows her horses, and it's dead of winter there. Oh my gosh, such beautiful, beautiful. I love Mel. I love your videos. Thank you so much for putting those out for us. I enjoy visiting with you so much. Okay, 1,251 stitches this week. Puny, puny. On my Stitching to Mordor, I'm on Journey 3 to Rivendell. Of 9,160 stitches for the journey, I have completed 7,760, meaning I only have 1,400 to go. And if I apply myself, I know I can finish that up this week. We found a troll hole, and we are on a level path through the woods. So that's where I am on that challenge. All right, let me flip here. Now, in the mail, Miss Jackie. Miss Jackie, gosh, they're so sweet. Let me get this set back up here. Well, I might not be able to. Okay, Miss Jackie sent me this card. It's cross-stitched sunflowers. Look at there. How cool is that, honestly? So, oh, it's from Yarn Tree. Fun things, it says. Sweet little note inside. And this was just out of the blue, just a rack that she sent me. Thank you, Jackie. She sent me some more Debbie Patrick's. She knows I collect these, and I think I've got the 94 Christmas House, but I'm not sure. She said I could pass those along, pass them along if I already have them, and I'm not sure. I believe I already have this one, but if I do, I will pass that one along. She has a whole series of the Victorians for Christmas. That's the 94. And now, the rest of these, I went and looked online to find the original house, which is so cool to do. That's what I love about these. I love, love, love looking at the chart and then looking at the actual house to see how the chart was rendered from that house. And it's fabulous. So I will show you pictures of the actual house next to the chart as I show these, okay? This is the Dorn house in, I'm not really sure how to pronounce this, Wisconsin's, Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Am I doing that right? So the Dorn house was, when I looked it up, it's actually green now. And I looked a little bit of history on it, and in 1989, it was painted pink. So when this chart came out, it was pink. And then in 1999, they painted it green. So here is the chart, and I'll put the actual house right here. So that's the Dorn house. This is Victorians Across America series. The next one is the Taylor house, and the only picture of the original Taylor house I could find was a sketch. But that is it. The Taylor house is in Earlville, New York. It might not even be the Taylor house anymore. That might be why I can't find it. Another family might be living there now. She also sent me the Wright house in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. It's just amazing. Some of them I couldn't find very good pictures of, but This is Golden Gate Avenue, and I did find one that I think this is the right house. This is Golden Gate Avenue in San Francisco. Isn't that cool? And this is the Reimerschaffer house in Galveston, Texas. And this one was built in 1887. And I think his name is Gus. Gus Reimerschaffer. Now it's a different color too. I did read that they had some damage from Hurricane Ike, and I'm not really sure what year that was, but that may be why it's a different color. And then the last one is Alamo Square in San Francisco. It's not part of the Victorians across America, but it is Victorians. It's like kind of like Rainbow Row in Charleston, but this is Alamo Square in San Francisco. I just love that. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you so much for that. That was so much fun looking those up and finding those, and I will add these to my collection. They're absolutely wonderful, and they've got a very good home. So thank you very much, Jackie. I appreciate you. Jackie's a sweetheart. Always such a sweetie. Okay. I'm not sure what happened here. I wrote on the front of this one, and then I turned it over 2 pages and wrote on the back of that one. I don't know. Okay. I also, my BFF, remember I told you that she and I went in together for the, we each bought 5 or 6, I don't remember, of the Anniversaries of the Hearts patterns when they came out, and she's letting me borrow hers so that I'll have all the charts in hand when I stitch. And then when I'm done, I'm going to be sending all of them to her. She's the keeper of our Blackbird designs. She's got all of our Blackbirds, and when I need one, I just get it from her. We just have a cumulative stash of those. So anyway, she sent me those, and we also collect, and I wanted to show you right quick, we also collect, and I'm not sure if we have them all, but I think we're pretty close, the Country Cottage Needleworks. These are the Cottage of the Month. So she sent me November, and if we don't have them all, we're close in December. And I'm kind of the keeper of these, so when she needs them, I'll just send them to her. We also are collecting Hometown Holiday. She said she's not going to get to these for a while, so she just wants them to be in one place so that we'll have the collection when we're ready. This one is Hometown Holiday, the bookstore. We have several of these, so we still have to figure out which ones we don't have. And these are Little House Needleworks. Clockmaker. I've seen these done on one piece of fabric, and it's phenomenal. And this is the Tree Love. That's one of my favorites. So I'm sure you've all seen those, but she sent those to me to house. Okay, also in the package was a very wonderful surprise from my friend Lola, who is Diana's aunt. Diana's my BFF, by the way. I don't know if I said that, but Lola is her aunt. Lola is who I want to be when I grow up. Her house is amazing. She is an amazing crafter. She quilts. She is a seamstress, knock you out seamstress. She's, I can't even enunciate. Her house is full of antiques and primitive things and just eye candy in every nook and cranny. She has decorated that house so tastefully and so beautifully. And I always like to go visit at Miss Lola's and just look, just look around. So Miss Lola sent me some things out of the blue, and I am unbelievably blown away. She sent me, now she must have seen my video, because she sent me some more patterns to use in my planners. And this one, look at those images. Oh my gosh. And they're yellowed from age. They're absolutely perfect. Along with the pattern on this one. Look at this. Look at this paper. Look. So that is going to be super, super cool in my journals. So thank you, Miss Lola, for that. Now she also sent me, y'all, look at these doilies. This is a scarf. Look at that. Now that's beautiful. Vintage linens. Sucker for them. Sucker for them. I love them. Look here. These are, look here. They're embroidered, and there are two this size, and then one that's the double. So put one on the middle of the coffee table, and then the other two go on the edge. And these can hang over the edge of a shelf as well, like this. Just sometimes I feel like when I hold something like this that I know is so old and somebody worked so hard on, I feel kind of honored, you know, just to hold it and to own it is just that much better, you know. It just honors me to have somebody's work like that. Then this, y'all, this is, she left the sticker on here so I would know what it is. This is a, wait till y'all see this, a 5-piece bedroom ensemble. 1 dresser cloth, 1 chest cloth, and a 3-piece doily set. It's made in the USA. All nylon except for decoration. First I'll show you this. Look at this label. Now look at that trim. Oh my goodness. These are so delicate. Absolutely. Look. Look at that. I am anxious to see if I can find these and see what year they're from. Look at that. Oh, that pink, white, delicate, feminine, prissy. I mean, it's good to be a girl. It's so good to be a girl. I'm glad I'm a girl. Lola, thank you. Thank you, honey. I appreciate that so much. I love them. I love them. I love them. So those will definitely be used in a very respectful way. I don't know if I'll use the 5-piece set the way they're intended, and the others I'll probably use some other way, but I'll be respectful, and I'll do them justice. So thank you, Lola. Retail therapy. Retail therapy. I don't know how many of you know what this is, but you know where that comes from. Rachelle at the Cottage Needle. I got an order from her, and I got some Lady Dot lace I had picked up one set of this, and this got mixed up in her set, so she sent that back to me. Vanilla and Snow. Isn't that pretty? So I got that. And then this one at Market was sold out by the time we got to Karen's booth. Karen at Fox and Rabbit Designs. She's from Australia. This one was sold out by the time we got there, so Rachelle had to order them, and it came in and she sent it to me. This is Jane Johanna Wilkins, 1884, from Fox and Rabbit. I saw this model. Had to have it. 284 by 383. Big girl. Had to have it. So she sent me that one. I will do that someday. Now, what else I got? I got 37 count wild honey from Lakeside Linen. I want y'all to look. Can't even show it all in the frame. This is a cut for Elizabeth. Elizabeth Weston, Hands Across the Sea. Rachelle and I will be starting her on January 1st. If anybody wants to stitch along with us, we're going to be starting her. This is one of the fabrics that Nicola recommended for her. So I was very happy to get that, and I have the Albera Swap to stitch her in. Look at those pinks and reds. Oh my, pinks. Oh my gosh. Oh, now Rachelle has these floss packs, and she had a floss of the month. I'm not really sure. You'll have to contact her, but I don't know what number they're on, and if she'll work with you to send you so many skeins, you know, if you didn't get in on that at first. So you can break it down and not buy them all at one time. So if you're interested in stitching Elizabeth with us, she's absolutely gorgeous. My favorite, Hands Across the Sea. There are several that I love, but this one's my, yeah. I had to, when I saw her, and then I saw her at Market stitched up, it was over. It was completely over. I was done. That was it. That was happening. Okay, that was my retail therapy for the week. So, good stuff. All right, we had a chart that I offered up in a drawing last week. And I asked you to answer the question, favorite part of going to the beach. This is Eat, Sleep, Stitch, Repeat from Fat Quarter Shop. Lori Holt. They are doing a stitch along for this, and I'll put the hashtag right here. So the winner of this chart is, I did a random comment picker, and Karen Davis Macon. Karen, you won. So congratulations. Send me your address and I will get this off to you. Karen said listening to the waves at night and falling asleep. That's her favorite part of going to the beach. So many of you answered that question. Hearing the waves, feeling the sand, walking on the sand, smelling the salt air. Just so many beautiful reasons to go to the beach. So, and those of you who haven't been in a while, go. It's nothing like it. I am a lake girl. I'd rather, if I had a choice between the beach and the lake, I'd go the lake, but the beach is nice. I love the beach. Okay, congratulations, Karen, on that. Now, let's play bingo. In here, I have the words that are left, and let's see what we pull out this week. First one is number 26, Don Knotts. I don't know how many of you knew Don Knotts was born in West Virginia. Don Knotts. Love Tim. Tim Conway just died recently too, and I adore Tim Conway. He reminded me so much of my uncle. Number 21, whitewater rafting. Whitewater rafting. And my favorite Tim Conway skit was Mrs. Hawikins. Mrs. Hawikins. And the last one is number 18. Another one, Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey was born in Welch, which is about, well, less than an hour from me. So Steve Harvey. So number 18, Steve Harvey. Very proud of both of those men being West Virginia boys. Number 21, whitewater rafting, and number 26, Don Knotts. That's our 3 words for the week. So good luck to you all who are playing. All right. Shop update for Rachelle. She has in stock the friendship book that we're doing the stitch along for. That starts, we've pushed the start date to September 15th, so you still have plenty of time to get that if you want to stitch along with us. And let me know, and I'll send you an invitation to the Facebook group, and you can stitch along with us on that one. It's by With My Needle, Ellen Chester, and she has plenty of those in stock, so if you want one, go get it and stitch with us. She also has more of With My Needle charts. She bought several designs from Ellen and has them ready for you. Beautiful. Check out Ellen's work. She does some beautiful Quakers. Absolutely beautiful. And she also has new blue ribbon designs in stock, which I shared my blue ribbon in the designer spotlight that we did. Plans. Coming up, 24 Hours of Cross Stitch is the 9th through the 11th. Jen Lee has hosted that event, and if you're not familiar, she's made it into a weekend now. Her and her mama, 48 hours. You have the challenge is to stitch 24 of those 48 hours. My son is supposedly coming home this weekend with my daughter. I say daughter-in-law. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, Nicole. They're not married yet. And she cross stitches, so I'm hoping that we can do an all-nighter and just stay up and knock out the 24 together and stitch together. So I'm hoping that'll happen. We'll see. But so 24 Hours of Cross Stitch starts on Friday. So come and join us. She has a Facebook group, and I'll link her FlossTube below so you can get more information about it. Also, Miss Cathy over at CraftyCat Stitcher is hosting a stitch along for Candy Corn of Mischief from Bent Creek. And she enabled me, and I ordered this chart from Beach Cottage Stitchers, I think. And it's a kit, but we are going to be starting that on the 10th. So August 10th we'll be starting that. If you have that chart, or if you want to get that chart and join us, she said you can jump in anytime. It's kind of a start together, finish whenever, but if you don't have it and you want to get it and join us, go ahead and do that. And she bills herself the slowest stitcher ever, so I don't think she's as slow as she thinks she is, but yeah, you'll have plenty of time to get that done. And it's a small, it's not a big design. And I'm still working on my craft room. Got the primer coat on the wall, and my husband has to go back and fix a few little divots in the drywall before I can paint, because I don't want to paint all but those spots and then him fix those and then paint again and risk getting 2 coats on one strip. So I'm gonna paint it all at once, but the primer coat's on there and the room looks totally different, totally different. I got the stain, got the poly ready for the floor, so once it's painted, he can get started on that, and it's just a matter right now putting everything together now. I've got some furniture pieces that I'm going to be painting and staining and getting those ready. I found a really neat little old antique desk that I'm going to paint and fix it up for my planner desk, and I'm excited about that, and it's really cute, and so very excited. So that's an update on my room. And that's all I have for you this week. So I know it was a mess and all out of whack, but at least I got her done. So until I see you again, I've got a little slideshow at the end. I hope you enjoy. And until I see you next week, happy stitching.